Let's get one thing straight. You don't need to be a tech-savvy coder hacker to understand the basic hacking terminologies in cybersecurity. All you need to do is watch this video till the end and show a little support on the channel while you're on it. And what would you get, you ask? A whole lot of bragging rights and the title of Mr. Know-It-All among your peeps. And that's about it. Win-win, right? Cool. Let's begin. 1. Social engineering. Have you gotten an email from Google informing you that social engineering content has been found on your website? It might be because of some of your website's pages have been hacked or include dangerous third-party resources. When a person is fooled into clicking on particular links that lead to harmful or hacked web pages, it is known as social engineering. Such content hacks use human psychology rather than fancy hacking approaches. For example, you may receive a call from someone posing as a bank employee and requesting personal information for a transaction. There, I just saved the $2 in your bank account. Thank me later. Number 2. Phishing. Phishing is one of the most commonly used hacking terms among security experts. It is a strategy that deceives people into disclosing sensitive information such as usernames, passwords, or credit card information to supposedly trusted sources. Sounds familiar, right? Correct. Phishing is a type of social engineering. 3. Ransomware. One of the most searched hacking terms of 2017. Ransomware is a type of virus that locks a person out of his or her own machine and prevents access to his or her files. A ransom letter appears instructing you on how much and where to transfer your money, which is commonly asked in Bitcoin, in order to get your data back. Such attacks damage not only individuals, but also banks, hospitals, and internet companies. Number 4 and 5. DDoS and botnets. DDoS is highly common among hackers and is a major concern for website owners and developers. A DDoS attack is carried out with the aid of zombies. No, not real ones. Zombies is slang for botnets. A botnet refers to a network of bots controlled by a hacker. The bad guys program the botnets to deliver data packets to the targeted web server from many systems. This floods the target server, slowing it down or possibly crashing and shutting it down, interrupting any activity. The server user is completely unaware of the assault. The Rio Olympics DDoS assault, which lasted months, Russian banks Sberbank and Alfa Bank, which were targeted by a botnet consisting of at least 24,000 machines located in over 30 countries, and a U.S. presidential election campaign attacks are among the most well-known recent examples. No one is safe. No one. Number 6. Black hats and white hats. The bad hackers and the good hackers. Black means illegal and white means ethical. That's it. Well, not really. There are more than 10 types of hackers, and we've covered them all in this video. Number 7. Spoofing. Email and IP spoofing are two typical hacking tactics seen by people all over the world. Email spoofing is the process of changing the header of an email to make it appear legitimate. A black hat hacker, for example, can make an email appear to be from your bank or any other source you may trust. IP spoofing, on the other hand, refers to an illegitimate packet delivered to a computer with a changed IP address that seems to be a trustworthy host. This is done with the expectation that the packet will be approved, granting the sender access to the target system. 8. Encryption. Encryption is the process of encoding a message or information in order to make it unreadable and secret. This guarantees that the relevant information is only available to authorized people. Hackers frequently use encryption to extract money by releasing ransomware on computer systems, locking off victims, and encrypting their information. The decryption key is only released if a certain ransom is paid. Number 9. Adware. Adware is a software that works as spyware by secretly tracking a user's browsing behavior. The data is then used to produce advertising. Some adware is purposely designed to pop up advertising on a regular basis, eventually slowing down your machine. It has the ability to capture personal information and browsing history and offer inputs for future phishing assaults. The hacker jargon is often used in the marketing sector. When people visit such a fraudulent website due to social engineering material, Google displays a warning. So always use incognito, my dear friends. Number 10. Firewall. A firewall is a network security system that continually analyzes and restricts incoming and outgoing network traffic to maintain secure communications. It can be either hardware or software. A well-designed and operated firewall continually checks for dangerous inputs, but black hats try to avoid them. As a result, firewalls are constantly upgraded, changed, or replaced with new security measures as time passes. 11. Zero-day threat. A zero-day threat is one that is undocumented and so invisible to any antivirus scanning installed on the system. This type of issue is inherent in antivirus scanners, rendering it invisible to developers who design antivirus features based on knowledge of these flaws. Such flaws are exploited via several routes, most notably web browsers and malicious attachments and emails. 12. Rootkit. Rootkits are one of the scariest means of conducting a cyber attack since they go unnoticed. If you give a black hat a rootkit, he could pull off the perfect heist. A rootkit is a type of malware that may be placed on a system through a variety of methods. Like a virus, it can be spread by email, unauthenticated websites, infected hard drives, and so on. Once injected, a black hat can gain unrestricted access to distant apps as needed. What makes it even more devastating is its capacity to operate at the system level, erasing its trails and remaining undetected for an extended period of time. Once inserted into a system, its behavior is exceedingly difficult to detect, even by highly qualified IT security personnel. It's like the holy grail of hacking. 13. RAT. The mouse that is used by hackers on their PCs is called RAT. You really believe that, didn't you? Be better. Remote Access Tool, or RAT, is a type of malware that may be used by even noob hackers. Once a RAT is installed on your machine, the attacker has total control over it. While RAT can be used for legitimate causes, such as when a user wishes to access his home computer from another area, it is mostly utilized for illegal ones. 14. Worm. A worm, like a virus, is a harmful self-contained software that can self-replicate. It need not be part of the software to spread itself to several systems on a network without human involvement. A self-replicating worm can eat massive amounts of memory and bandwidth while dramatically slowing down your machine. It can be disastrous if not removed promptly. Number 15. Payload. A payload is essentially a cargo of data delivered via a network. However, in black hat hacking jargon, a payload is the component of a virus that conducts harmful acts such as compromising data, destroying information, or hijacking the computer system. 16. Spam. This hacking jargon is frequently related to emails. Spam is an unsolicited email that is frequently used to disseminate ads via email. Spammers frequently acquire a large database of email addresses and send them emails at random to sell items. Spam may, however, also be used to install malware onto systems via phishing or redirecting to unauthorized websites. It is preferable to eliminate spam as soon as you receive it or to utilize a spam filter. 17. Cloaking. Cloaking is a technique used by hackers to show alternate content or URLs to human users in search engines, so concealing them behind legitimate-looking online material. Hackers mask their tracks by giving 404 or 500 error codes to specific IP addresses or browsers, while serving spam to other IP addresses or browsers using dynamic scripts and htaccess rules. If Google detects cloaking on your website, they will normally suspend your ads. And finally, 18. Bots. You and a bot is also a software robot that executes scripted tasks via the internet. Many search engines like Google and Bing use bots, sometimes known as spiders, to scan and index web pages in order to rank them based on the results of search requests. When hackers utilize these bots, they may be configured to execute malicious tasks and install malware into the system. And that is your computer science degree done. You're welcome. See you next class. Goodbye.